In this video, we discuss the tragic murder of Amanda Williams, a woman from Warrensville Heights who was discovered shot in her home in what appears to be a case of domestic violence. The killer was her fiancé, 41-year-old Terrell Edwards. He brutally killed her. He shot 6 times. It was a brutal killing. Edwards, who now faces charges of murder, aggravated murder, and felonious assault. Initially, Warrensville Heights police received a call regarding a domestic violence disturbance at Amanda's residence. Upon arrival, they found the 46-year-old woman tragically killed by multiple gunshot wounds. This devastating incident unfolded with heartbreak, and despite efforts to save her, she was pronounced dead at the hospital. Shortly after the shooting, her fiancé, a person of interest, was apprehended. The brutality of the attack was evident as he fired 6 shots, resulting in her untimely death. It is a heartbreaking incident that happens. Welcome back to our channel. On October 11th, Edwards fatally shot his fiancée, Amanda Williams. He claimed it was an act of self-defense. Their relationship began in 2017, and by 2019 he had moved in with her. They became engaged in 2022. However, their relationship took a tragic turn in October of the following year during an argument about responding to text messages. Edwards alleged that Williams had canceled his phone line, which led to a heated confrontation that evening. According to his testimony, Williams asked him to leave and started throwing his clothes out. Edwards claimed that Williams threatened him. He recounted how Williams then grabbed a kitchen knife and brought it into the room. Edwards kicked her in the face, trying to show this wasn't his first act of violence towards her. Faced with what he perceived as a life-threatening situation, Edwards said he had 2 choices: be stabbed or use Williams's own gun against her. In an attempt to defend himself, he kicked her in the face, asserting that this was not the first violent encounter between them. After firing 6 shots at Williams, Edwards stated that she did not move. He did not attempt to provide aid, claiming he did not know how to. His immediate response was to call 911, which he did. Amanda Williams was the owner of the popular LA Mode Salon in University Heights. She was a beloved member of her community, leaving behind grieving family and friends. The community is coming together, demanding justice for a local woman who was tragically shot and killed inside her Warrensville Heights home. This devastating incident occurred back on October 11th. And now friends, family, and community members are uniting to seek answers and call on the prosecutor's office. Recently, Edwards was found guilty on multiple charges, including 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of domestic violence. The state of Ohio firmly believes that Amanda Williams's death was a deliberate homicide without justification. The evidence presented during the trial has definitively shown this to be the case. Now, those who loved Amanda are looking to the justice system to ensure that Edwards is held accountable for his actions. Dozens of family and friends of Amanda Williams filled the courtroom seeking justice. Williams, who was shot multiple times, was taken to the hospital, but tragically she passed away. Her family spoke of a long history of domestic violence, culminating in her life being taken far too soon. Terrell Edwards, the man responsible for her death, faces the possibility of more than 20 years in prison. Judge Stephen G. is set to deliver the sentence at noon on Monday, March 11th. Edwards has claimed that he shot Amanda in self-defense at her residence on Sunset Drive. The fatal altercation occurred after Amanda attempted to end their relationship, leading to a heated argument. During the confrontation, a video presented in court showed Amanda clutching a knife while telling Edwards to leave her home. Simultaneously, Edwards began recording Amanda with a cell phone. This crucial video, presented in court, captured the moments leading up to the tragic shooting. Edwards' attorney argued that the video and other evidence in the case support his claims of self-defense. The death of Amanda Williams, a beloved beauty salon owner, member of the Word Church, and the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, sparked outrage among her family and community. Following Edwards' release from custody, after initially turning himself in, Amanda's family and friends launched a social media campaign to pressure authorities to thoroughly investigate Edwards' self-defense claim. The community continues to seek answers and justice for Amanda's untimely and tragic death. The pivotal question at hand is whether Terrell Edwards acted in an intentional act of murder or if he was indeed acting in self-defense. During a heated argument in their bedroom, Edwards and Williams reached a critical point. The prosecution contends that Edwards, fueled by anger, fired 6 shots at Williams after she demanded he leave the house. However, the defense paints a different picture, claiming Edwards shot in response to Williams attacking him with a knife. She had told him to leave, saying, "I want you to leave, go," to which he refused. As they argued, Williams brandished a knife, prompting Edwards to retrieve a gun and shoot her 6 times. Dr. Elizabeth Money, the county deputy medical examiner, testified in court about the cause of Amanda Williams's death, attributing it to gunshot wounds, ruled as a homicide. She detailed finding 8 gunshot wounds on Williams's body. When asked by the prosecution if the 6 gunshots fired by Edwards could have caused these 8 wounds, Dr. Money confirmed that it was possible, as one bullet could create multiple wounds. One of the bullets, Dr. Money explained, completely separated 2 vertebrae in Williams's upper spinal column, likely paralyzing her upper and lower body. This wound could have been fatal, but she emphasized that there was no chance of survival from the bullet that pierced her heart. Throughout Dr. Money's testimony, family members cried, wiping tears from their eyes. Edwards, meanwhile, kept his head down, only lifting it after the testimony concluded. It was revealed that Edwards had recorded multiple cell phone videos of himself and Williams arguing in their bedroom. These videos were played in court by the prosecution. According to Edwards, he began recording when Williams pulled a knife on him, effectively holding him hostage in their bedroom. He claimed that when she attacked with the knife, he shot her in self-defense. 2 of these disturbing cell phone videos were shown in court. The first video depicted Williams holding a knife while arguing with Edwards, then putting the knife down and approaching him. The subsequent video showed Williams grabbing the recording cell phone after the initial argument. In the video, Amanda Williams said, "I will defend myself from you." Then she starts coming towards Edward. In the video, Terrell Edwards never requested that Amanda Williams put down the knife, nor did he mention having a gun or warn her about shooting. He is defending his actions in court. Now Edwards is altering his narrative, admitting to shooting Amanda 6 times before calling 911. Her daughter expressed, "I just want justice for my mom. Something has to happen. We don't feel safe." A little over a week later, on Friday, November 2nd, Edwards turned himself in to the police. The court has now ruled that Terrell Edwards is guilty of murder.